is on. Okay. Oh, sorry. Moving around the wrong window. Here, we should probably shrink that a little. Oh, it sounds like I have mail. Okay. Let me just do that. Oh, no, that's not any better. Here, this makes more sense. Okay. And then, okay. Now I can do, hi everybody, it's JJ, the owner and proprietor of Bright Idea Records, located conveniently at http://brightidearecords.com. The brightest minds in music today. Alright, is that revolting enough for you? Ah, I was waiting for the camera to die. Okay, and let me hook up the, let me turn off all these sound makers. I have that much respect for my stream watchers. I think I do. I think I respect my stream watchers. Probably more than I respect myself, actually. But that's nothing new. Alright. Anyways, while I'm hooking up the camera, I can start with the title of the stream. You know, I'm not exactly gonna forget anytime soon, all the time that I've wasted, and quite possibly the data that I've wasted. But I don't think I've actually lost any data. If you recall correctly, we did have some corrupted data, which I can explain now. It's very simple. It's antiquated, obsolete technology at its best, and it's me forgetting how to do things the right way. I swear to God, if I just had somebody looking over my shoulder just for a second and grab my chin and then throw my hand up in the air and go, oh, of course, the right way. I know how to. I've been on the planet for 4 decades now, so of course I know how to do things the right way. But if I haven't done things the right way in a while, I've either forgotten that the right way even exists, right? Or perhaps I've become dependent on the wrong way because it's either the easiest way, because it's the popular way, and that's basically the way it is we all become dependent upon the wrong way because instead of being self-reliant, we go and do what's popular. And then, you end up like a puppet on a string, dancing around looking like a fool, because instead of dancing like a normal person, because we all know how to dance, don't we? Right? But instead, you start trying to do like the Macarena or line dancing, or some style that you don't know, right? And then you're just like, oh, this is fun. Not even realizing what a moron you look like. So what did I do? How did I make myself into a moron? Well, quite simply, I was trying to make a backup, and instead of using the ADB pull command, which is, like I say, the Android debugging Android debugger bus. Android debugging bus. And a bus is just another way of saying a port. But it's more specific than a port, because a port you think of as like a physical thing, but a bus is really just like the way you get your data. It doesn't even have to be like like it could be a Wi-Fi bus, like it could be completely invisible to the naked eye, right? Yeah. So instead of using ADB, I was using like a file manager. Like a total noob. I was just like trying to drag and drop, or copy and paste my precious media files that I've created. Even if they suck, I gotta review them before I know that to be a fact, right? So I'm trying to back them up to the SD card the wrong way. Alright, instead of like doing the pull command. And the pull command is very nice because you just specify the directory that you want on the Unix file system, and you don't even have to use an asterisk or anything tricky. It's like you just put in the directory, like you could put in slash. You could put in a forward slash as opposed to a backslash. You could do the forward slash, and that'll copy every fucking file on your phone. Like the mounted discs, like anything, everything. Granted, you know, I'd run out of hard drive space because I'm always running out of disk space around here. So I probably wouldn't be wise to go and do an ADB space pull space forward slash. But, I do know I have enough space for the to fill up the SD card with the slash SD card slash DCIM slash camera folder, right? That's where all my videos are. So what? Guess what my SD card was formatted to? Any takers? Anybody? Does anybody see what's on the fucking TV screen? Like right about there? Like right there, people? Where my purple cursor's pointing? Yeah. Yours truly, the brain trust, the genius, the boy wonder, the prodigy. Yeah, used a file system that has a file cap of 4 gigabytes per file. Like, you can't do a file if it's bigger than 4 gigabytes, right? Everybody knows that. Like, I know that, but I guess I wasn't paying attention when I formatted the freaking card, because I think it was exFAT originally. I don't know though. Maybe it was FAT32 and I just hadn't, used it for anything. It doesn't seem likely though. It had to have been like exFAT. EX, So yeah, I wasted a whole lot of time because I did 2 rookie amateur mistakes just because I'm out of practice basically, and I hadn't really thought in advance like how I was gonna do. Because rarely do I make a plan or think in advance of how I'm gonna do something. It's like I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna hack it out, right? Because planning is typically a big waste of time because there's a lot of things that you will never anticipate that could happen, and then you'll have to think on the fly, all right? But if you're always making plans, if you're a planner, you're not going to be able to think on the fly, are you? You're just going to be like, oh, what do I do now? Plan B? I didn't make a plan B. So, really, to rely on anything is lame. To rely on your plans that you make yourself is lame. But then again, to be out of practice is lame. So, whatever. There was no way to escape the lameness yesterday. I just had to... But on the bright side, I remembered the right way to do things when it was time to work on this, right? Because look. You see, where is it? Let me see. One of these damn terminals. Probably this one. Oh no. Okay, maybe. Okay, probably this one. Oh wait, no. Hold on a second. I got this. Yeah, look, I did it. Oh, you can see. Yeah. See the part where it says, what is it? 492 files pulled. Like that part, one skipped. I wonder which one got skipped. Oh, the special file. Oh, that's just that's a socket, like a bus, if you will. Like a port. Okay. I dig it. So yeah, I did a successful backup right there of my /data/app directory. That's pretty admirable of me. You feel free to admire my elite computer skills. I made a backup of every program installed on my Android, just like trivially. Oh wait, I was gonna demonstrate, like, just to show you, because, like, you know, there's a lot of different directories and a lot of different files on these phones. You know, these smartphones we use these days. So, like, yeah, man, you see all that? Let me see if maybe I can make this a little larger for you. And maybe move my freaking head, my big fat head over here for a moment. Okay. Now then, where were we? Oh, yes. Oh, that's not cool. Exit. I don't want it to be acting like that's my terminal size, god damn it. Let me open up a new window here. I think that should be acceptable. No, it's still gonna act like a little bitch. Alright, fuck it, I might as well make the text bigger. So, anyhow, yeah, we're back in the, slash data, slash app. Alright, and then if you take a closer look, here, might as well give you a full listing, right? And be all like, okay, so what do we have here? What do we have here? Oh, we got, those are like the long file names for, you know, your little Java apps that you run on an Android, as opposed to the little Java apps that you run on an iPhone. Okay. Yeah. And, like, you know, pretty trivial shit, right? But still totally awesome, right? Because, like, let's say, I don't know, let's say you just want your Firefox APK because you're a big fan of that version, and you know that once they upgrade your browser, you know, that version might be hard to come by. I don't know. For example, like if you use an Apple Mac, I mean, this technique wouldn't apply because obviously this is for an Android phone. But I'm just going to give you a scenario where you might want to keep around a copy of an old browser, you know, if you will. All right. So, yeah, if you're a Mac user, an Apple customer, what have you, and you own, let's say, an iMac that's a few years old, kind of like the one I got for my mom. It was an upgrade from her last old iMac, okay? She's happy, trust me, alright? But she does have to run an older version of Mac OS. That's what Apple users do. Their shit gets old and they get stuck, they get capped at a particular version of Mac OS, and that's where they stay until they get a new Apple product. Alright? So what? Well, if you're stuck at that version and you keep trying to upgrade your software, you're going to probably get a notice one day that says you need to upgrade to the newest version of Mac OS to run this program. Please upgrade and try again. And that's when you go, oh, thanks for the advice. I can't upgrade. I'm poor, or I'm old school, or whatever. So yeah, if you want to have, you know, software that runs, you might want to have a backup of, like, you know, your shit, your old shit. Makes sense, right? Yeah, man. So that's where you'd find it on an Android. If can we still see that? I feel like the part of it's cut off or something. Am I tripping? It is cut off. Okay, it's not good. Okay. So anyhow, and I know I've had like a black border around ever since I've upped the resolution on the stream. I don't know. I'll figure out how to use my full real estate soon enough. All right, but I just want to be sure that nothing's being cut off. So anyhow, where was I? Oh, you know what would be a good idea? Just load up the stream temporarily, like, yeah, on this computer, my Mac over here, And I think this thing is, my Retina, I think, is still new enough that I could be running the newest Mac OS on it. But, nah, fuck that. Alright. I'm better than that. Or worse than that. Or however you want to think about it. That's what's up. Yeah, this is good. Let's take a look at the stream. And then I can figure out how much of the real estate I should be using. Yeah. And then I can figure out. Oh, look at that! Alright, shut up, JJ. Nobody wants to hear you. Okay, let's move it to the edge. Now you can see how much lag I have. Oh, that was too far. Closer. No cigar. You know, people used to win cigars at carnivals. That's why they say that. Okay, I think we can raise it up a little bit. There we go. Ooh, almost perfect. You know what? That's good enough for me. Now let's worry about the other part of the window. How about like this? We just go like... Let's see what we look like now. Oh, that's pretty good. Maybe if I go like... shift it just a little bit more that way. Shit, man. I'm pretty happy about that. Granted, I don't really like to show you guys my taskbar all that often. It seems kind of unprofessional. There. Maximum real estate utilization achieved. Well, not exactly maximum, but, you know, better than it was. Fucking A. Here, I guess I might as well make this a little bigger too, huh? Then maybe I could actually, like, get it in focus. Pretty decent. Pretty... For an indecent guy, that's very... Anyhow. Oh, yeah. Ow! So, what are we gonna find in this Firefox directory, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, look, it's called base APK. Isn't that special? That's kind of like what they all get called when you use this method, which you're not going to use if you don't have root on your phone, of course. But yeah, man, everything goes into a directory and it's going to be called base. Yeah. Hit me with the bass. Boom, boom, boom. Not that kind of bass, silly. I'm talking more like a base on a baseball field. Or just the baseball itself. Yeah. Or a military base. Yeah, because I just love thinking about the military. Yeah, I always love to think about war and death and carnage and explosions and... Yeah. It's like, it's hard to think about the benefits of the military. You know, like defense, safety, a freedom-assured way of life, you know, or liberty, whichever word you like better. They're synonymous. But, like, you know, it's like, yeah, of course we need a military. Duh. A really strong one. Yeah. So nobody fucks with us. Because that's the world. Yeah, if you look like a nerd, people are going to treat you like a nerd. They're going to give you lots of wedgies and wet willies and what have you. Alright? So, yeah. But not that kind of a base, okay, people? This is a base in terms of, like, your root. You know, like they call the root note, the note that you start at, like, in music terminology. You know, the root directory, that's where you start, you know, your file system in a file system tree. And yeah, a base, that's kind of like your home, your starting point. So, anyway. And what do we got in the lib directory? Probably dynamic libraries that get loaded when you launch your base. Oh, it's for my processor. It's processor specific. Go figure. My core. Okay. Oh, look. It's Linux dynamically loadable modules. Yes. Oh, they're beautiful. I love them. Granted, it does get kind of redundant the way these libraries, like, let's say you depend on something like, gee, I don't know, let's say you depend on any of these, okay, like on a regular basis, like, here, I'll show you. Let me show you how messy this can get. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna look for lib. Okay, let's let me clear. Okay, and now just so that way I can like give you a visual inspection representation here, we're gonna sort them so that way things that are identical will be right next to each other, or like not identical but like, oh hell, you know what, okay, here, let me pipe it into cut, and we'll use for a delimiter, we'll use the /, right, and then we'll specify that we want field number 5, it looks like. Yeah, okay. And then we'll do the sort after that, okay? Okay, do you see how there's like 3 of the lib win PR2? It's taking up 4 times the space on your phone. Takes up like 4 times the space that way. Yeah. And like the libz std-jni, yeah, that's, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. That takes up 5 times the space than it really needs to. Like, we should be using soft links, you know, like a shortcut, which is like a pointer. Because I'm wasting a whole lot of disk space every time I install a fucking app from the Play Store, or even F-Droid for that matter, or what's that other one, Aurora, or hell, I don't care if you use the black market, okay? Every time you install an app, you're wasting a lot of space. Let's see, how much space do we waste using this inferior method of application storage? Okay, we got 3 of the app data searches. We've got 2 of the UVC cameras, 3 of the whispers, 2 of the annotations. Let's see. Oh man, this is just a lot of wasted space. Look at that. The lib rcore SDK, that's got 5, and then 4. A lot of wasted space, people. I hate wasting things because I'm poor and I never waste food. I never waste tobacco. Hell, man, I don't even waste musical riffs, man. I reuse them and reuse them. I'll use a pop punk riff in a heartbeat if it makes my song better. Yeah, fuck that. I waste nothing. So to be wasting my phone space on nothing, that's stupid. I hate doing that. Oh, and of course, libc++. That's a very important binary. You gotta have it to load C++ based programs. Like I was saying a second ago, most of this crap is Java, but even Java uses C++ code. Yeah, hell, Java can use any code if it's got the right library, right? Okay. Yeah, a lot of wasted space. But I guess I've made my point. Like, somebody should just, like, make all of the redundant files, you know, centrally located. And then these APKs, these package files that get distributed, they could contain a soft link. So not only would there be less data traveling across the internet, right? We'd be saving a bandwidth that we could use on stuff like, I don't know, videos, streaming, stuff like that. Granted, it seems like we're not going to run out of bandwidth anytime soon. And when I say we, I mean you fuckers that can afford to get high-speed service, right? Because my service is so low speed, there's no way I'm using up your bandwidth. No way. Even if I was completely filling up my pipe, it would still be like, I forget. Let's see, what do I cap out at? What do I cap out at these days? Let's see. Speedtest.net, I think it is. Yeah, let's see. What am I capping out at? Hey, don't look at my IP address. That's rude. Alright, that's none of your business. But let me let that run for a moment. And I said for a moment. Alright. So it'll be for a moment. There, that's better. The things I get paranoid over, right? Whatever. You get paranoid too. I've seen you. Can't hide it from me. I see it all. And I have seen it all. If I haven't seen it lately, I've seen it at some point. Trust me. I wouldn't recommend it. Not seen all of it. But what can you do? Walk around with your eyes closed? That won't work. Oh yeah, you know what's fun? You know what? I think I accidentally abandoned my speed test. Let me go back into the history. History, speed test. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, go. Thank you. No, I was gonna say, you know what's fun? Well, if you're an Android guy, or I don't know, it's really fun on Apple too, man. Just like looking up your operating system source code. Because like Google made their own versions of all of the original like Unix commands, which isn't really anything too unique. If you've ever used an embedded system, such as one that would be contained on your router, like a consumer off-the-shelf Linksys, Netgear, etc., then if you've ever had a shell on that, there's a thing called like BusyBox or ToyBox or Toolbox, some kind of box, and it usually has all the built-in commands that you'd be using on a regular basis on a Unix system. So like, so this right here is a copy of the PS program, which tells you about your processes that are currently running in memory, right? Like, you can see the file name, it's in Toolbox. I'm using Froyo, a nice old version of, I did the backup of the APKs. I can reboot now. I should have issued that command from, whatchamacallit, the ADB console. That would have been more elite to remotely reboot it, but whatever. I need leet points. I'm the leetest fool you know, yo. Nerdcore, never a bore. If you don't agree, you're just a jelly whore. So jelly. Jealous of my mad skills. But anyhow, yeah, it's nice to look at the source code because sometimes it's not very well documented. Like, if you get a root shell on your Android and you type in man for the manual page, you're not going to get one. Alright? It's really, they tried to make a nice, efficient system, which means they've cut out all the frills, all the things that make it usable for a user. They got it totally stripped down and bare bones, except for the redundant loadable libraries, that is. Anyways, But of course, those don't come with the. Well, actually, we'll try something in a second. But yeah, this right here is a good way to learn about the things that are undocumented. Like, I was just wondering how I could get some more control over the processes that I was viewing, trying to figure out what was using up all my resources. Spoiler alert, I have like a data I/O bottleneck between my like flash memory and yeah. I probably need to make a temp FS partition and in RAM as opposed to on the solid state type thing that is getting overworked. Yeah, because it's a tablet. Hello, like duh, right? I guess I didn't set up a temp FS system originally, like to be used for swap space. I'm embarrassed about that as well, but you didn't know that, so anyhow, I had nothing to be embarrassed. It's more like shame when nobody knows about it. Yeah, it's more like shame. Shame on me. Shame, JJ. How could you? Oh, you're gonna wear out your disc that way. But yeah, if you keep scrolling, or if you just like, I don't know, if you query for the right thing, like let's say arg. If you look for arg, those are arguments. And oh, look at what we have here. We have dash x is apparently an argument, a legitimate one to use. Oh, also capital P, that is a capital P. Okay, like capital punishment. Okay, yeah, and then there's a lowercase p, kind of like your penis. I see what I did there. I'm talking about your little penis. Because I'm an asshole. Yeah, that's right. I'm the asshole. Not the rest of you. For making the rules that we all abide by and live by and making the stereotypes that we all get slapped with. Yeah, I'm the asshole because I point them out. Anyways, where was I? Yeah. That's good. So we got X, capital P, lowercase p, and a lowercase t as well. Ta-da! Isn't it nice to know how to read code? Aww, how cute. He's learning to read. How adorable. Okay, it's time for the truth about my bandwidth usage. I'm going to try to obfuscate my IP address because... Oh, shit! I wasn't expecting that. Socket error occurred. A firewall? I don't think so. Here, let's try one more time. Otherwise, I'll have to set up a DMZ to tell you the truth. Yeah, look at my IP address. I don't care. I'll be hooking up a new router as soon as this is over with, and that'll give me a new dynamic address. So, fuck it. I doubt if anybody's watching at almost 3 in the morning anyways. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's pretty lame upload speed, wouldn't you say? What happened? Well, anyways. Okay, that's a download speed. Yeah, pretty bad, right? I mean, what are you gonna do? Yeah. So it's obvious I'm not using up your bandwidth. And it isn't because, like, Cox is a lousy provider or anything like that. No, it's just because I'm poor. That's all. Like, watch, my Obama phone, which is considered, bottom of the barrel in terms of, like, telecom standards. Like, they're going to give away to the poor the crappiest available, right? Because we're poor. That's what we deserve. We're lucky to get anything at all. If they give us something better than bottom of the barrel, then, we're going to expect more. Well, I guess that's the way humans are. I'm just grateful. I'm very grateful, and I will always, think of President Obama as a really cool guy. Because, man, I've had a hard time paying my phone bill my whole life. Even back when I had a Cricket phone, like 25 years ago. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I was just gonna show you how my home internet compares to my Obama phone, cause I think that's cute. Let's see how lightning fucking fast this is compared to my internet that I pay for. Gonna use the same site. Oh, I have to turn off the Wi-Fi so that way we can. And this moment is brought to you by my provider. Who's my provider? This is a nice opportunity to tell you where Obama phone, you Obama phone people. Yeah, this is who I go with because I'm smart and I know the difference. I don't just go with assurance like most people or whatever. Like that's silly. Going with the crowd, doing the popular thing is usually the worst idea possible. Actually, in my opinion. There we go. Now you can read it a little better, right? I don't know why I have those scan lines, those horizontal lines. Like, that's like the kind of shit that you get with like a TV screen. I thought I have my frequency set. I have my hertz set to 60. So I thought I was doing pretty good. Anyway, this moment brought to you by True Connect. They truly connect you, and they are truly not lame, like most providers. Okay, so now let's start the test. This is fun. This is fun stuff for a geek. Let's get some benchmark stats. I love benchmarks. They help us set standards of excellence. No, you're not going to use my fucking location. Like, you're already connected to the right server, the one in my home state. What do you need my physical location for? You obviously know where I'm coming from. Isn't that good enough? God, the privacy fucking implications these days, man. Oh, wow, look at that. It's like at least 3 times faster. Because 8 times 3 would be 24. So it's a little bit more than 3 times faster than the shit that I pay for. Yeah. Some days it's faster. Oh, yeah. See what I mean? Some days it's faster. I knew it was going to test faster. This will blow your fucking mind if you think about it. Oh my god, look at how fast that is. 90! Oh my god. That's more than 10 times faster. That's like 11 times faster than the shit that I pay for. Ugh! Makes me wonder why I pay for it, right? Or why I don't do everything from my phone. Don't ask me, man. Don't ask. It's because sometimes cell phones are not as dependable as landlines, and I need a dependable line, man. If my shit goes out, what happens if an emergency happens and I need to call? Like, what if I need to? What if I need to communicate? Right? It's like you gotta have a landline and a wireless line. Otherwise, you've got a serious breach in your overall security of your fucking life. Okay, so there you go. But yeah, wasn't that fun? So oh yeah, back to the dynamic loadable. Back to the wasted space on my fucking phone, right? What happens if we go into like and it says Manta because I'm using a Nexus 10, which is a Google product. This was like their top of the line Nexus tablet back in the day, and it is a very fucking nice tablet. I even by today's standards, yeah, I'm running Froyo, but I've completely I'm in the process of completely removing Google's bullshit. Like, I don't need the Play Store. I don't need maps. Hell, man, I don't need any of that shit. I just want to run my Net Hunter. Yeah, that's right. No, I'm not gonna go commit any crimes. No, I'm not doing James Bond shit. I pretty much am just using it like I would use Kali Linux normally, except I'm taking advantage of all the things that the, the very things that make me use my phone to do things, or a tablet. Like, I use a fucking phone to tune my guitar if I'm going to use a tuner, because it's a lot easier to get the phone real close to my strings, and I don't even have to plug into an amp. That's why. It's convenient. So naturally, when it comes to red teaming or whatever the hell I might be doing, maybe some data forensics, I don't know, whatever, it's a fancy way of saying retrieving the files that I deleted while I was drunk last night by accident. Yeah, anyway. Where was I? Yeah, I just want to be able to run NetHunter fast, efficient, like good. And yeah, this tablet is a fucking. It's one of the ones that Offensive Security, the makers of Kali Linux, one of the tablets that they originally recommended using when NetHunter was like a new thing. So, but even though now you can basically run NetHunter on just about any fucking thing you want. Initially they wanted to make sure that they had a stable and usable, bug-free system, and over the years they've proven it more than enough. So that's why basically you can run it on whatever, it'll run, whatever. But back then they just wanted to be certain that, that okay, if you want a guaranteed perfect experience, use a Nexus 10, all right? And I got that from Goodwill for $20. Score. Way better than the Nexus 7 I got for $20. Not score. K-lame. Anyway. Let's see what happens when we go into the home of the built-in system apps. Okay. There they are. There's our dynamically loadable libraries, just like in the applications we've installed from the Play Store. Those are in Data App. Yeah, the ones that come with your tablet or phone are in the system directory. So let's issue that same command I did a second ago. Oh, crap. Oh man. Hold on, I think I can find it. I think it's still in my buffer. I told you I waste nothing. I'm not even gonna waste a few pecks on the keyboard if I can help it. I mean it. I fucking mean it. I waste nothing. And do you hear the tone of my voice when I say that? I'm like, I waste nothing, and if you do, well, you're a privileged little fucking bitch, and I hate you. So there. Because I waste nothing. And I probably do waste something, but it's probably something that's no big deal to waste. Maybe like water, but granted, I try to avoid wasting that because I live in the desert and it's a really bad idea. So, but I still probably do by accident. Where's the firing line? Where's the firing squad? Let's shoot me and kill me. I waste too much water. Heaven forbid it's just something that's free and falls from the sky. Okay. Yeah, just end my life. Why don't you? I wouldn't mind, really. What the fuck? Where is that command? Oh, there it is. And the better version, my refined version, was, I guess I want to find it just so that way we can see, Okay, that's enough. I'll copy that, and, if you recall correctly, yeah, this works, but it works better if we put the sort here at the end when we've got most of our data accumulated. Alright. And now, how many redundancies? Oh. Wait a minute. What's... I'm not seeing any yet. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Are you telling me... No, I can't believe it. Wait, are you telling me they actually did things the right way? Or wait, how can it be? Some of these system binaries must depend on each... I mean, like, there must be redundancies, right? I mean, unless they're using my soft link idea. Maybe they are. I don't know. I haven't done this before. And if I did, it was a long time ago, and I don't remember what the outcome was. So this is kind of fun for me. I'm not putting on a show. I really don't know. I'm just, like, experimenting here. So, let's see. I'm hoping to see some redundancies. Wait, their standards, their protocols, you know, their standards of excellence, that kind of crap. And maybe while they're at it, they should review their company core ethics and remember that one that they were founded on, that do no evil. Because I swear to God, I've gone most of my life thinking that Google is not evil. They're pretty fucking awesome. But lately, I've been getting the impression that there might be some things that are evil by accident because they're not paying close enough attention because they've gotten too big for their britches. Kind of like every time they hassle me about copyrights. Anyways, but that hasn't been too bad lately. I'm not really bitching about that lately. Not really. Of course, there's always something I could say about it, because ultimately it's fucked. But I got other things to worry about right now. No, that's beautiful. Well, I wonder what their trick is. How do they avoid Whoops. How do they avoid redundancies? Or wait, yeah, okay. Oh, soft links. Ta-da, symbolic links, as they're otherwise known as opposed to hard links. Yeah. Oh, they have a library directory. Wow. So, gee, if the third-party developers could do something like that, that would save me a lot of space on my phone. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. We want to go back and check one more time so I don't look like an asshole calling people out on something that's not even a problem. Here, let's go back and check. And if it turns out they are using soft links, well then, you know, I guess I'm just an asshole, and you can just call this an educational video for all you rookie programmers that, you know, need to use soft links more, because that's why repositories exist, right? So you have a central place to go, and you don't have to waste, you know, space with tons of copies and shit. Anyhow, yeah. I'm very efficient, can't you tell? Look at my hair, man. I waste nothing. I don't have any limp hairs on my head. Fuck no, I waste none of them. Well, I still got them. Man, I know. I'm getting so old. Somebody just fucking put me in a coffin already. Oh shit. I don't see any symbolic links. I don't see any symbolic links. I don't see any symbolic links at all. Oh, that's such a shame. So every time you install an app from the Play Store, you're wasting space with redundant files. I was right. I hate it when I'm right sometimes. Oh well. Anyhow. So, I think I've compensated for yesterday's crappy performance. I was looking like some kind of a rookie geek, like some kind of a noob, when in fact I'm elite. It's embarrassing to look like a noob ever, but you know, hey, we're all noobs when we fall out of practice, right? It had been a while since I'd had to back up anything, and yeah, I haven't been using ADB for everything, which is, I'll be honest, it's kind of a good idea to just use the ADB for everything, especially file system related things. But you know, if you can install your programs or uninstall them using ADB, it's a much more efficient way than like going into settings and going into apps. That's like a rookie move right there. Just use ADB and the PM command. You know? Because actually, that's what I was doing. Let me demonstrate how nice it is to do that instead. I would like to get rid of every piece of Google software on my fucking tablet. I'd like to pretend like it just, like Google doesn't exist, and the only thing I care about is Kali and the offensive security. How am I going to do that? Well, let's find out. Oh, there you go. That's a whole lot of stuff. Let's go ahead, grep it down to the bare minimum of Google shit. Wait a minute. Hold on. That doesn't seem right. Is features the right thing to be listing? Hold on. Here, I'll grep for Android and see what comes up. Okay, we got a whole bunch of Android crap. Yeah. Okay. Well, you know what? I don't even care to think about it. I'm just gonna go back to that one directory. System. App. Okay. Let's look at all the crap that they got that I don't need. And let's see. Okay. I was kind of expecting the long file name, kind of like the one that we get when we go into here. And or wait a minute. Yeah, see the long file name? We usually get that. Oh well. Anyway, let's see what happens if I grep for Google. You know, I probably don't want to be removing stuff that's on the system, in the system app anyways, because what if it really does rely and depend upon that particular little app? Yeah, I think I will start with the directory that I know contains like the third-party apps, which as far as I know are completely extraneous, expendable, removable, and the overall functionality of your system will not be harmed. So yeah, let's see if we grep for Google here in this directory. Oh, we got a ton of shit. Cool. So let's just I guess I'll go over there just to hang out over there and not have any happy little accidents, like a happy little tree and a happy little bush. Okay. So now what? Let's go ahead and pipe it into, let me make sure. I'm pretty sure we have this program, but yeah, there it is. Okay. And we're going to do the PM command, which if you want a mnemonic to remember that, how about this package manager, right? Not union stall, silly boy. Uninstall. And we'll take that list of fucking Google programs, right? And let's see. Well, let's remove all of them in one command. How does that sound? Huh. Well, maybe not all of them. But this should delete a lot of them. Okay, let's find out. Huh. That seems like the list got shortened, right? Here, let's find out. So right now, we have... don't you love my animated background? It's so cool. Right now, it looks like we have a total of 26 third-party type Google apps installed, right? Okay. Now, what did we have before? Wait a second. Hey, that looks like 20. Okay. Well, what happened? Why? I'm sure I can probably issue a force command. I'm probably more than likely to figure out what the problem is. But I just want to see, like, why would there be a problem? Uninstall, remove the package, and oh yeah, argument K keeps the data. Okay, that's fine. Let's just get rid of something like play games, because I haven't been playing any games on this thing in a while. Life is a game. Computer security is a game. And I actually like win at that one, the computer security. At least when I'm red teaming, don't ask me to defend anything. I could tell you how to defend something, but don't expect me to follow my own advice, okay? I got way too many problems to be doing that. Like, I don't have the resources to follow my own advice. Thank you very much. I'm like just trying to get an appointment with my doctor right now because my fucking prescription's gonna run out and I'm gonna be up shit creek. And doctors don't like it when you no-show, so... I'm root user. I shouldn't be getting any kind of a failure. Huh. Like the last time I did this command, I think it was to remove Google Maps. And as you can tell, wait, what's that? Street? Like I removed, oh wait, what the fuck? What's the meaning of this? Oh, you know what? I probably need to remount the fucking partition. That would be a good idea. Okay. I know what the problem is. Here, let me just do this. This will be easier. Now it's rebooting. Shall we continue? Okay. Now, where was that awesome command that I was trying, that combination, that array of commands that I was trying to use to remove 26 programs all at once? What was that now? Oh, it was this one. I wonder if it's going to work now. That would be cool, right? Looks like the front is cut off. Let's see. We're going to do an LS Okay, before we do that. Okay, got it. LS. Let's see what happens now, people. Oh, wait a minute. Is that directory mounted? Alright, here, I'll just do this real quick. And now I can copy the whole command into my clipboard buffer. That's right. Let's see. Oh, we don't have the data directory mounted. This says we do. Well, I'm just gonna make sure. It is read write. Alright, let's try the command. 1, 2, 3, go! What? Okay. Aww. This copy of xargs sucks. Let me mount my system directory. Fucking A. Yeah, I know. Pretty lame, right? Okay. Sorry. Aww. What's that all about now? The xargs is depending upon the libbinder library? Aww. Hold on one sec. Oh. Oh, path is sbin, system bin. I don't seem... Oh, LD library path, sbin. Okay. Where am I gonna find libbinder, I wonder? In there. Alright, let's take our LD library path and we're gonna append the fucking directory we need, alright? What was it again? It's slash system slash lib. Alright. Where are we now? We're in the system directory. Oh, we were in xbin a second ago. That's right. Alright, let's try this again. Take it from the top in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh shit. Do I gotta run the LD config command too? What a pain in the ass. Alright. Fine. Whatever you want, I'll do it. If I have to. No LD config? That doesn't seem right. What the that is what I'm supposed to do, right? When you change your library, your LD. What the fuck? No, none of those are what I'm expecting. Well, okay. Hmm. Well, fuck it. I guess that's what the internet's for. I'll actually look something up. That's nice. Isn't that cute? The elite guy is gonna look something up. How cute. Says here, and I quote, I have an Android app which spawns many native executable dynamic linked libraries, and I distribute with the package. To launch those binaries, I use the LD library path environment variable to make them aware of the place to load the libraries from, but on some devices this does not work at all. The LD library path is correctly updated, but the binary fails to find the library anyway. This is not something I can reproduce because on my two devices, a Galaxy Nexus and a Nexus 7. I was just talking about that one a minute ago. Yeah, those Nexus 7s, they're just, aren't they cute? Yeah, they're just kind of like slow and crappy and kind of buggy. I don't know. Asus made up for it a year later. I guess the Nexus 7 2013 model is better than the 2012 model. The only problem is that it kept the same name, Nexus 7. So maybe you bought a Nexus 7 expecting to get, you know, the better one, and then you ended up with this one. I don't know who would make a bonehead mistake like that. What a bony head. Anyway, I tried many ways. For instance, yeah, that's like what I was just doing a second ago, right? Oh, well, kind of, a little bit like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but on these devices it don't seem to work. Let's try system load, blah 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 blah. Not sure I can help, but try to look if I have such a device. Gee, that's a really productive thing to say. I'll try to help. How about you go take a look and then reply instead of taking up space and every pair of eyeballs from here to there, from here to Timbuktu, all over the internet are going to have to read that every time they look this up. People waste so much space. They waste everything. It's driving me fucking nuts. Just because I'm so poor. But anyway, whatever. It's a privilege to waste things, man. And it's a privilege not everybody has. Now, this is an actual useful answer. Providing source code to the actual, like, you see. A simple wrapper to work around LD library path. You provide that as the argument. Okay. I'm an executable. List all the libraries you need to load independent. This sounds like a great little program. I might have to compile this right now. So I would add that directory, that /system/lib directory to the source code and then compile it. And then I would run this, I believe the way it works is I would run this program and then I would provide that xargs command I was trying to use as the argument. I believe that is, let's see, example. You got your that's your string variable. Okay, could be anything. Okay, and wait, data local da 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 da, and then test wrapper lib, and there's a loadable library. Okay. I guess this would be the way Android developers would save a lot of their users' storage space if they were to use something like a wrapper. If they could come up with an industry standard agreement that all developers just kind of like use some kind of directory like com dot like slash data slash app slash dot com dot dynamic libraries, and then from now on all the dynamic libraries go in there, like some smart developer like me, but I don't actually have the ability to upload to the Play Store. And I'm a developer, but I'm not like a respected or like even like close to part of the community. Anyways, but yeah, if I could upload and get a program listed on the Play Store, I could hypothetically collect every dynamically loadable module, you know, those .so files. I could collect them all into one directory, every one that I've ever seen on every app and blah 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 blah. And basically it would be up to the user to install it, alright? But once it became an accepted standard, and once the users found out, oh, this is going to save me a lot of fucking storage space, right? Then, you know, developers could update their, you know, apps, their APKs, to then reference my awesome centralized location for the library files using like a wrapper. And then I'd be the hero of the internet, saving all that space. And we're up to Android 13 and nobody's thought to like do that yet. I don't know. Maybe they have. Maybe they do. Maybe my Pixel phone just sucks and it's all my fault, or maybe oh wait, this is my Froyo tablet, not my Pixel phone. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Whatever. I'm about ready to type this command in manually, to be quite frank. You know what I mean? I don't have to use Xargs at all. I just was kind of trying to, for convenience sake. Oops. Oh, right. Oh, it's cut off. You're not seeing the whole picture. Damn it. Come on, JJ, fix the window. Fix the window, JJ, drag it. There, now you're seeing it. Okay, that's good. Granted, you know what? I should probably wait. Ah, fuck it. Alright. File name direct. Go back. Yeah. Let's see. What command? What's this like? Echo. Yeah, something like pm uninstall. You know. Oh, I didn't want to use a single quote. Silly me. Okay, uninstall single. Okay. That looks pretty good. I think we can get away with that. I think so. Here, let's try. Let's see if I copy and paste. Oh, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I'm trying to remember if that was even an... I think that was an issue. Let me see. So it's PM? The packet... This is what depends? Huh. Oh, wait a minute. So it is able to find libbinder, which, by the way, it's part of the Binder FS shit. Anyways. But there's a symbol with regards to the log file error message that gets written. Okay. Is there any way I can use an argument to turn off log files? And maybe we won't be getting this? Like that, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, how about, yeah, ADB shell, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. That's... Ah, fuck it. Alright, let's reboot. Oh, wait. Oh, I could have made my... God damn it. Hold it down and boot into recovery mode. I think this might... I think I caught it in time. Yeah, I guess a fast boot command is what I would use at this point, but I don't know if fast... Yeah, this is no fast boot. It wouldn't accept that command. Okay, fine, let's do that again, shall we? Take it from the top. Take it from the fucking top. And a 3, 2, 4. And again, I'm doing this because I want to make the I want the fucking file system to be writable, so I can remove this junk. I mean, I expected it to be like in an area. You know, when you install a program, it obviously gets written to the disk, right? So I figured that because these Google programs were like in the same location, you know, I guess I just assumed too much. I don't know. It didn't seem like a very, like, unreasonable assumption. Seemed pretty reasonable to me. But here, let's just make sure we're not going to have any happy little problems, right? Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Do we got so much stuff to look at? Narrow it down. Okay, it's not there. Fine. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby. Uno, dos, seis, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Vato. Here we go. Yeah, we're in the right spot. Okay. Yeah, it's read right. Okay. FS tab? Ah, shit. Is this where we... I always forget they don't keep it in the Etsy directory. Alright, you know what? I don't care where they keep it. I'm gonna find it. So... I think they use an FS tab file, don't they? No? Do they use an FS anything file? Those are all binaries. No, it must be in like the build properties, right? Yeah, let's grep for like, I don't know, FS tab. That would be nice, right? Or maybe I should grep for an entry that would be in the FS tab, like something like, well, like what shows up when I type in the command mount. And that's probably like what we would find in the file that handles that kind of shit, right? Okay, fine. That's just, yeah, this one's pretty basic. I think we should probably find. Actually, just looking for that word is probably all we need to really do. And this is going to do a recursive grep on every file that's in the system directory, okay? Because that's where we are, and yeah. We're just having the computer automate the process of scanning and looking at all the freaking files for that one little word there, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm sure, like, just about any competent Unix person already knows that, but that's not my core, that's not who I'm trying to appeal to right now. I think I'm trying to appeal to any type of, like, a music fan or a video game fan, like my kind of fans, and just show them how, like, rad it is to have, like, actual godly computer skills. And when I say godly, I don't mean, like, highly ethical and moral. Oh, no, no. I mean, like, godly, like, godlike. Oh, I'm so elite. Well, that's one occurrence of root FS. No, like, think about it. You know, what if you were somebody like Stephen Hawking or some kind of... I'm using him because he's, like, a rock star famous one. But, like, you know, I guess I could also say, what, Michio Kaku? He's a physicist, right? Or maybe... But anyways, look, you know, there's so many different areas of physics. You know, you've got, like, your frequencies, your wavelengths. You know, we could be talking about light. We could be talking about sound. You know, and then when you get into things like gravity and speed and momentum and mass, and, like... I've never studied physics at all, but I can already tell it would give me a headache because all these things that I just mentioned are like completely different. Oh great, all these binaries are listing. Oh jeez. That's not helpful. Son of a bitch. Maybe I should just look on Google again. Wouldn't that be elite? Let me look at this build.prop. And of course I use the less command because less is more. I told you I don't waste anything. Not even ones or zeros. Especially not zeros, because even though a zero is nothing, it's not really nothing. Alright, it's more like a marker that represents nothing. It's kind of like an empty box is not nothing. It's actually a box that contains nothing. Right? Anyway. Yeah, I guess I'm going to end up wasting a bunch of time if I just don't look this up. Okay. That's fine. I forget things. I'm okay with that. If you're okay with that, I'm okay with that. Because I really don't have anything to prove to anybody. You know, if you think I'm a noob, well, first of all, sadly, you're mistaken. I don't know if you got your information from a bad source. I'm not a noob. Secondly, I don't care if you think I am. So there. Let me see. FS tab. Android there. And now tell me what do we do instead of an FS tab? You know, they didn't really mess with Linux so much. They kind of messed with Unix so much. But anyways, I'll cut that guy or that gal or whoever some slack because I know what they mean. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. IIRC. That's what I think. Yeah. Dev mount. Oh, Vold. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't think I was looking for that. Oh, I seem to have foobarred my terminal. No, I don't see Vold. Crap. Oh. Well, maybe it's in the, wait a minute, I am in the system directory. Oh, man. There's no system inside system, of course not. No. Okay. Well, fucking A, man. I don't know. Nothing. No dice. I know I've done this before. Ugh. I should have probably ended the stream on a high note before I had to look like a noob. Okay, whatever. Like I said, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'd save myself a lot of time if I made plans like that, huh? Maybe even save face. Oh well. I'm not a plan maker, man. I told you. At least I'm not a liar. That would that'd be worse than being a plan maker, probably. My reputation would be shit then. FS10. Okay, that sounds like a good plan. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, what do you get? Has been court mirror Etsy. Oh. Hmm. Vendor Etsy. Oh. Hmm. Data. Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Um. Well, fine then. I can do that too. I just was trying to stick to the system directory because that's the actual. There's only like several disks. I have like the data directory, the system directory, and the cache directory. We don't care about the cache directory because no config files are going to be stored in a cache directory. So, I mean, I already tried system, remember? Actually, I didn't use the asterisks, though. So, let's save ourselves some trouble, and we'll go right back where we were, and I'll try just to see if maybe there's any files that I missed that look, well, actually, I don't need asterisks, because if it just contains fstab at all, yeah, okay, well then let's go into that data directory and try this little trick, I guess. Yeah, of course, my Kali installation has fstab files, because it's like a full-featured Linux that isn't like a customized Android system. It's just fucking Kali Linux, so there you go. It's gonna find, yeah, all the standard fstab stuff. Okay, thanks for providing unneeded help. I just love it when people go on to like, gee, I don't know, Stack Exchange, Stack Overflow, Reddit.com, and just overshare a bunch of crap, trying to teach a person to fish by telling them how they can catch sharks, octopuses, lobsters, starfish. It's like, motherfucker, I just want to eat some tuna. Alright? Why don't you show me how to catch tuna and we can stop there? Goddamn, motherfucker. Do I look like I'm made of time just like you? Because I'm not. Even if I do look like I'm made of time, I don't have all the time to waste. I only have my time to waste. I'm not trying to waste everybody else's time. You know what? Whatever. I think that's what I'm starting to do. I'll catch you later. All right. Party on, party animals, or you know, rock and roll.